what's her name?
What was that again?
Hottest in NY, TMZ.
Yeah. Shout out Brady Glow. Word.
Now I ain't gonna hold you, Brady Glow. Listen, man, don't be shy with the networking, man.
Yeah. Shout out Brady Glow. Word. She was definitely in the building.
She was cool. She was chilling.
Yeah, the hood TMZ. Yeah, shout her out, man. She always show love and support.
Real supportive. It was. I like what she did with the ladies.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I was there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I had to tap in at a point when Dice was talking about that you was gonna give it up and all that.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So I remember hitting you a few times in your DM, and you was talking crazy.
Yeah, man.
You was out of control. I was like, yo, he's bugging right now.
You know what it is, man. Like Breeze was just saying up here. You know, it's just in and out, man. Sometimes you just feel like, you know what I'm saying, like just going another way, but then you got so much invested into it that you realize like you can't give up.
And I'm on the outside looking in, and I'm like, bro, you mad close. Like you already connected. I seen you on Power 105. I seen you on a lot of different High 97.
See, that's big. That's huge.
Platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know. So like, you know, like it's only a publicity from there. Like
yeah, but. No,
you was talking very dangerous.
I ain't supposed to, you know, throw everything out there, but see, a lot of times, you know, looking in, they don't realize, you know, what it takes to get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The hard work, the budgets, the business relationships. You know what I mean? The politics that come along with it.
I get it.
So sometimes it can be a little discouraging. Like you can put so much into something. Just say, for instance, I use this as an example. You buy a car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You buy some rims, you know what I mean? You get tents, you know what I mean? Put a nice system in it. You know what I mean? You do all this work and then next week it break down. All right, no problem. You take it to the mechanic, you know what I mean? He charge you another $2,500, maybe you needed some spark plugs or something. 2 months later it breaks down again. After a while you get discouraged, like I don't want this damn car no more. It's time to get a new car. It's time to get something new. So it's kind of the same thing with, you know, music. You get up here and then for some reason maybe something might happen and it knocks you back down 3 more steps. But to get to those steps, you might have put in $20,000, $30,000 out. You know what I mean? You might have spent $5 on your videos. You know what I mean? Then another 3 or something. You know, making some moves. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of that. You know what I mean?
I get you.
As businessmen, we in this to make money. Everybody's you know, you lying. It ain't no more 90s feeling like we doing it just for passion. Like, this is something we just love. All right, we love it.
I'm a firm believer,
but it got to make sense.
But I'm a firm believer in sometimes you got to stay still and move forward. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of times, yeah, maybe that car broke down a few times and stuff like that, but maybe that car got you to the places you needed to be and the time you need to be there.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So everything happened for a reason, but at the same time, you may feel like that, but everybody else don't know that.
Right.
We just see what you already accomplished.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Right. You absolutely right.
So and then I believe in you. So
but, but we never gonna stop, man. So no matter how many times I get on there and say that, I'm just lying.
I was like, he lost his mind.
We ain't never gonna stop.
Nah, but it was real though at that moment. I mean, because we gotta understand, man. As a creative, I've said it on many platforms. You know what I'm saying? Creatives, even for us, you know what I'm saying? Where we were at, school we were at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At Art and Design, you know what I'm saying? The teachers taught.
To Art Design?
Yeah.
I went to school real close to y'all, man.
You went Gompers or something
like
that?
Nah, Park West. Oh, yeah, we used to play. Yeah, we had the ball. We had to get at y'all. Yeah, we had to get at y'all. It was chippy. It was chippy.
I was on the freshman. I was a freshman on the varsity team.
Right, it was chippy. I ain't gonna hold you.
And I'll never forget. We was playing Art and Design. It got real messy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But, you know,
wait, what years was that though?
This is 97.
Oh yeah. I was there. Then you played me.
Class 97.
Yeah. You played me.
Yeah.
It got chippy. Yeah, it got chippy.
It was crazy. I played 2 basketball games. Got a little scuffle. It was over for me, man.
Yeah, that was around that time.
It was over for me, man. I got kicked out of that motherfucker.
Nah, but what I'm saying is that, you know, as a creative, it's only 2 things. It's create or die. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing political. It's nothing, because you want the world to vision of what you feeling to create. You know what I'm saying? So definitely when you said that at the party, I definitely appreciated that, because I feel for me, like a lot of artists, it's like they try to be on limbo with shit, and it's like, bro, it's okay to say that, okay creatively, yeah.
Like we all men, we all human beings, and at the end of the day, you know, I like to give my fans and my supporters the real me, on and off off social media.
Yeah, so they can relate with you.
Right. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person, I'll call you up and you ask me what's going on, I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I'm gonna shoot at you straight.
Right.
Like, shit, this month my mortgage and my giving my daughter some money for her prom got me a little fucked up. You know,
I can see the growth and the maturity and even the way you make music and how you interact with people. Period. Because I remember when my man Kevin Covan, God bless his soul, he did that showcase and you performed and Head Ice was there and Steph Level was there. Yeah. That's when I first met you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
From that spot in the Bronx.
Because Delilah was like, yo, you know these Smallz? I was like, yeah, I do. It was crazy. But I see the maturity. Just like even watching you and Dice interact with each other. Like I Dice, I tell you, I got a song with Dice.
Oh yeah.
It's me, Dice, Iron Sheik, and Lord Vital.
Man, that's gotta be.
Wow. Damn.
It's called Van Vader. Because he pulled up to the studio and But what I'm saying is, like, I was never that. I could see both of y'all grow. And for y'all to be working together.
That's my brother, man. But a lot of people think this is like an overnight relationship. Like, I knew Dice for many years.
I'm just saying, I see the growth. I see the growth in how you moving and it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Cause
we grown men, man. You know, I'm in my late 30s.
But you gotta understand.
Yeah, it's tough to. It's tough.
Attitude.
This guy is funny because there's not a lot of grown men out here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the percentage is small. The percentage is small.
They themselves like little boys. And they do little boy
shit. They do weird
shit. They do weird shit.
I mean, we can say it's fuck boy shit.
Like you said, I'm definitely not one of those, man. I congratulate people on their success. And I tell people when they wrong. I'm not a yes man. Like, you can ask anybody I'm ever around. It could be a pop star. It could be Jay. It could be anybody. I'll give it to you straight. Like, I'm not the type of dude who hears something in the studio right now, and just because you fabulous or something, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that shit hot. If I ain't like it, I'm gonna be like, that shit ain't it, fat. Like, you know what I mean?
And I'm definitely proud of your. I'm proud of, not to cut you off, I'm proud of your accomplishments outside of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see you do things that I would never do. Like, shit, I'm afraid of heights, man. This guy's on skyscrapers and shit.
Building up New York City, man.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Build up New York in a day and
that's what's up.
Like
I respect it.
His own business, like, I definitely seen that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at one point we was neighbors. You just didn't know that. Yeah. Nah, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I used to, I'm not putting my business out there, but like,
it's all right. That's what I'm saying. It's all right to be honest.
No. What I'm saying is, I'll go to Maggie's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get the soul food. You know, hit the CVS, because I was in Teaneck. You feel me?
Oh, yeah. You next to where I'm at.
The condo down the block.
Where I reside.
Yeah.
What's up,
I was there. Yeah.
Well, once you said Maggie's, I had to
do a
double back. Straight off the Teaneck Road.
Yeah. I just ain't saying I'll be in.
I got you.
You know your boy in the Bronx, but I'm outside.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Very quiet. With the crickets is that too.
Yeah, that was definitely like a, you know what I mean? A surprise right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
So I seen all of that. Like I know you. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm not saying I be in your home and all that, but what I'm saying is, as far as like, man. Yeah, watch your mouth.
Yo, you know what? You know what? It's a whole new game.
I gotta chill.
The other episode before, this guy was on like an 85-0 run in the third quarter. You know what I'm saying?
So look, man, that's so crazy. So like, let's get into this. So that night was for Trials and Tribulations.
Yes, man. Trials and Tribulations, man. That's out now, man.
Yeah. And you said you did it in like a week, 2 weeks.
What?
I did it in 2 weeks, man. I'm gonna be honest. I did it in 2 weeks. I was just, like I said, I was just around people that was just working, and like it just really lifted my motivation up, and like And you know, I usually a conscious rapper. Like I usually write down my raps and stuff like that. But this one was just
came from the heart.
Beat on and
came from the heart.
You know, and now I'm that type of rapper now. It's like put the beat on. You know, wow. Even if I gotta punch in 1,000 times,
not to toot my own horn, right? Anybody who know me, like I got bars and I'm better than a lot of people, but I'm just more focused on other stuff. But I don't write nothing down. Like I don't need to write nothing down. Right. And sometimes I feel like you get a different album, you get a different you. So it's like now I'm gonna be checking when I'm listening to these Smallz records. I'm like, all right, this is when he used the pen, and this is when it just came from.
If you really pay attention to the music, you'll know when somebody wrote it rather than somebody just like went in there and like poured their heart into it.
So like I got two versions to look for. Okay, this is when he just in his bag. You know what I'm saying? He just
don't get me wrong though. Writing is still gold. You know, writing is still king because some things you can't like play with. You know, if Hov send you a track right now, I don't think you're gonna just go in there and freestyle. You know what I mean? I think you're gonna take your time to.
But you do know when you're doing punching and you like if it's your studio and you're an engineer, right? Like you're not in a rush. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yo, what Lil Wayne was petty with it. He did 3 words. Mm-hmm. Stop. But I'm just saying.
That's how Trials and Tribulation was. Okay. Same way. Boom, 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 boom.
Because I used to do punches by eights. I used to do it by eights and eights. So like sometimes I got lucky with 16s, but I would do it in 8s. But it's already pre-thought in my head, like you know what I'm saying. But
and another thing that saved because now everybody's attention span is short, so we ain't really doing 16s no more.
You doing? You had like 12s?
Yeah, we doing like 12s.
Nah, hell no.
Another artist.
What's that shit that you saw the shit that nigga went off on?
Oh yeah,
that shit was
That came about.
I'm like, damn, he still rapping?
Yeah, that came about because shout out, still got the juice. Shout out PH and
is that the Bronx track
over there?
Is that the Bronx track? Am I correct?
That was to the warm it up.
Warm it up, King. Warm it up, King.
You know, I ain't hear nobody ever touch that before. I heard other people do classic beats before and go up on these platforms, but I never heard nobody do that. So I was just in the car.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was hard.
And me and my uncle, we talking. My uncle's an old school dude. You know what I mean? Big Daddy Kane, whoever, all those old school rappers, Slick Ricks and Cool
Rakims, yep.
All those guys, you know what I mean? The KRS ones,
the LLs.
He was just like, yo, why don't you do some Big Daddy Kane, like, you know what I'm saying? I put that beat on, and like, we was on 40 Deuce and the dancing started. I was like, oh, they could still rock to this, like, you know, put that version into, you know what I mean, into more up tempo.
You said when you said something about still got the juice. Like how that what happened with what?
I just hit him up.
Okay.
Yo, I'm trying to bless that. I got something for that platform.
Okay.
That's how that came to be.
Copy.
Shout out my dude D Chambers too. You know
shout out to Chambers.
Shout out to Chambers, man. You want to know so funny? Like I said, in this business, all like you said, it's all about maturity and building relationships and making people feel like comfortable around you, like to the point where it's like no matter how high of a level these people get, they are phone call away. And that's the same thing with me. No matter how high I could get, you could always call me, and I don't care if you at your low, I'ma still treat you. You know what I mean? If you right there, because we know different from each other. So shout out to the artists that's like that. You know what I mean? That ain't afraid to give information and you know what I mean? Resources.
You just get them blessings,
right? Because
I watch the shit that you post, and I don't know if you notice. Sometimes I always tap that like button, and I always commend you for taking care of your family, like and not just your family, just your music family. I see.
That's why I don't even call them fans. I love my supporters.
Yeah.
I have a real good support system.
You do.
Like no matter how much music I put out, or I could go away for 3-4 months and come back and still get that same energy and that same love, like if I had never left. And that's hard for artists to really get a core fan base, like people that really listen to your music and really gravitate. Anybody can just like and comment on your shit, you know what I mean? But
exactly.
if you got a person that's hitting you up and then you at a show and they saying your shit word for word, that shit hit different.
Yeah,
you know
like,
I mean?
yeah.
Like,
there's a few of your joints. There's a few of your joints that if you play the record, I know the words.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
That's love, man.
Yeah.
SHO-TIME, man. Shout out to SHO-TIME.
Yeah, I do. Nah, man. I remember that the other one I went to when Jason Bourne, God bless his soul, was alive.
I wanna ask you something on that.
That
Definitely.
album was crazy.
God bless JB.
Yeah.
SIP, man. That was my guy, man. My Billy right there, boy.
Yeah, so real talk. So as you was talking about with your growth and everything, do you feel God rest his dead with JB? Do you feel of what his influence was with you in your beginning stages of your career, or even in your mid stages of your career? Do you feel that effect also added into the change as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. JB always supported from day one. I could reach out. He normally will host all my events. You know, like he hosted my last 2 listening events prior to this one.
Okay.
You know, so he was always somebody I would reach out and he would give it to me real. Like, you know what I mean? He wasn't a yes man. He was like, yo,
yes.
Oh yeah, he was.
Or you did something wrong, and he was really, you know what I mean, about his business. You know, he was really about his business, and we had a business relationship and we had a personal relationship. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, don't get suspended like Sho, all right?
Nah,
so,
man,
but Jason Bourne, right? Like I remember meeting him a long time ago, and I walked in the building. He's like, "Yo, what's up, SHO-TIME? My name was Jason Bourne." This is like when he even wasn't bulked up, and I got the vibe with him for a while, and to see y'all two together, it was like, oh shit, like family reunion type shit. Like, and I just love that. I just love that.
It was great energy.
And you know what broke my heart?
Could do for the culture.
You know what broke my heart? Because I wanted to book. He hosted one of my battle rap events. I let him, you know, but I wanted him and Vague to do his event, and I had a business partner that was like, oh, who is this? I'm like, yo, you're not culture wise, bro. You just relax.
Shout out to Vague. We working on a record too right now.
Vague. Shout out to Vague,
we
son.
Definitely working on a record right now.
Vague is gonna pull up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He you know, we tapped in and we gonna do what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe in 2 weeks or something like that. We gonna, but like I wanted Jason Bourne to do that event, and listening to somebody else, I'm thinking I got time.
Right.
Never happened.
Right. Yeah, man. Life is like that, man. Life is like that, and that's another reason why you should enjoy every day you wake up and tell the people you love that you love them, because you never know when it's your time. You know when it's your time, when God calls you. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason, man. But yeah, we gonna get off that. That's a little touchy, man.
Nah. But the reason why I asked, because when I put the picture up of me and Bourne, it was like from 2019. You know what I'm saying? And the caption I put, you know what I'm saying, it was a real caption, because him and I used to always be like, he was Magneto, I was Professor X. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, he was just straight like, yo, nah, the independent got it. We don't need the mainstream. And me being who I was from mainstream, coming to independent, I was telling him like, all right, cool, I understand where you coming from, but you know, you still gotta raise the value. You still gotta balance it. You know what I'm saying? So I just respected that, and then also too, with him, he used to put me on his projects. A few of them, like filming wise and everything like that, and just alone, just us working. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when you made the caption, you made the comment of it. That's why I said, all right, if I ever interviewed you or whatever, and then I seen I'm here with Sho and shit, and I said, all right, let me see, what it is. You know what I'm saying?
We was real, like, we was real close, man. Like I said, we was real close. We rep the same clique, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, we mature now, but we both non-trade, you know what I'm saying? Even though we wasn't, like,
So, like, when you was making this record, right? Like, what was your state of mind? Like
my state of mind was like, I'm back. Like, this is now and never. Like, this is it. Like, you know what I mean?
And then you told
trials and tribulations, like,
and then from the former distribution to your new distribution.
Yeah, man. I shout out my brother Dice Peso. He made that all happen. You You know what I mean? He told me, he called me right after, like, yo, Smallz, what's up, man? We spoke, you know what I mean? We crunched some numbers together, where it might take to, you know what I mean, really get this thing off the ground and stuff like that. He was like, yo, I'm in position right now. You see what I'm doing. You see how I'm moving. I'm the hottest thing in the Bronx right now.
I've been seeing him.
And that man
Pace. Pace been on it for a minute.
He been on it for a minute. Like I said, we've been doing this together for me, him, Neek Bucks, and it was another dude came in like around the same time doing it. Why I say that is because we was doing like little showcases and concerts in the Bronx and Harlem, and he would like headline and showcase Dice, and he would get Meek Bucks and me on the card, and you know, people that we fuck with, and we like grew relationships like that. Fred the God would come through, whoever would come through, you know what I mean? And we was doing like little concerts like that, and just to see like the elevation on both of them, Meek Bucks, Dice, like where they at, you know what I mean? I always felt like, damn, I should be there, but you know, with life situations, my businesses outside of the clothing, the construction businesses, it's like, all right, what's bringing in the most income? You steady dishing out money for this rap thing, and you getting the look, you getting the fame, you know what I mean? But what's fame if you ain't got the money? You know, I was never the type to go out there and be trapping and scamming because I already got a long record for doing that. That ain't for me. You know what I mean? Every time I touch the pack or I went and got 40 grams somehow in 2 months, I'm gonna end up in Rikers or upstate. So I was like, nah, when I come home, that ain't gonna be the life for me. I'm gonna figure out how to flip this legit. Came home, got with my cousin. He started flooding battle. Right? You see what he doing. Yo, let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Branched off of that. Do my own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what?
Legally.
I knew you before. I knew that was your cousin, too.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't like to pull that card at first. You know, once we got familiar with each other, I'm going to tell you. But I'm that person, too. I don't like to use those cards. Like, you know, like... Oh, I'm such and such and such.
You definitely was already connected, like and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I see, like I said, I see the growth, man. Like some people may not honor your growth; they may see you on your digression.
Yeah, man.
But like,
don't forget those people, man. We only here for the people that's here for us, man. I learned that too, man. Don't worry about who don't support. I think I just posted something like that. Don't worry about who's supporting you. I mean, don't worry about who's not supporting you. Worry about the ones that support you.
So who supported?
Those are the people that you support. You know?
So who supported you for on your record for features?
I
know.
Of course, I got Dice Peso. I'm one of those artists too. I don't really like features, man. Like because in the past, it's like it's too much work to get. Like, all right, yo, let's shoot this video. I want to shoot it in Puerto Rico. Oh, I can't make it to Puerto Rico that day. All right, well, you can make it to Puerto Rico. I don't really know. Like, things like that. Like, I'm one of those dudes. I like to, you know, make sure, like, say if I want to do it on Friday, I want to do it on Friday. You know what I mean? I don't want to do it July 27th.
You don't like to make him fine.
You know what I mean? I like to, you know what I mean, to move how I move. Or you might hit me up like, yo, pop up to the podcast. You know what I mean? That record is hot. You got, and it might be the feature on it. You know what I mean? You want me to perform it. Now I hit the feature, I'm like, yo, I got some shit on Monday, Sho-Timetv, what's up? Oh, I can't make it. You know, it's just a lot of that. So I don't really like features too much, but for the business purposes, of course, you get a feature, you get more streams, especially they're a dope person. So on that end, on the distribution end, like the streaming, online stuff, no problem. But when it comes to like, I feel strong about a push record, I normally try to do it myself. That way when I push it, I'm getting, you know what I mean? All the rights is mine, everything. Not saying I'm selfish, it's just You don't want to depend on. Right, I don't want to depend on another artist to always be there and stuff like that. Just look, I use Billy B and Lola Brooke for a prime example. Like, you know what I'm saying? The record take off, you know, because she got the height of, you know, of the batch and, you know, a strong team behind her. Now she just takes off with the record, you know what I mean? And she ain't really putting her on the showcases and stuff like that. It's a lot of that. Like, you know, sometimes it ain't really good to get a feature. I mean, it's good to go out for features unless it's like getting a feature like with Drake, something life-changing or something like that. But if it's just, you know what I mean, another artist reaching out to you, you got to really see what that artist is about. You know what I mean? Like, even sometimes it ain't even worth taking a bag. You know, I give you whatever X amount for a feature. All right, what are we going to do with that? Like, what you trying to do with your feature?
Oh, they like whatever.
Like, you know what I mean? What you trying to do? We just going to make a record and that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, what's the sense of doing that? I could just make a record myself and that's it, you know. But it is weird. But I got Dice Peso on there. I got my brother Jim Dutch. That's L.O.M camp. Shout out my man Jim Dutch. I got who else I got on there? I got Dog the Mac on there. That's family. I got mostly family, like dudes that's in my circle. That's
that's
what
good.
I mean?
That's a good thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like bringing them up, the youth. I got shout out Walton Baby, Pop Champagne, Free Pop Champagne. Those are all my young boys that grew up in my hood, Dub City, Walton Ave. You know what I'm saying? They got a strong following with the youth. You know, with that drill scene. You know what I mean? They affiliated with D-Thang and them from RPT and all that. So, you know, I try to, you know what I mean, do that. You know what I mean? Send the ladder back down as much as I can, you know? But the signed major artist, only Dice Peso is on the album. Trials and Tribulation. But you gotta go check that out, man. Tell me if I needed them features or not, man. Go check out Trials and Tribulations, man. That's streaming out now on every platform.
Facts. Facts.
That was dope. Like this is a I expected the conversation from him, but this is a conversation.
Yeah, it's great. Like you said, it's grown men. This is grown men here speaking. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And this is what hip hop needs. This is what the culture needs at the end of the day. Forget the exposing. Forget the underhanded like comments about other people. F all that. That's not helping the culture. You know what I'm saying? No, real talk. That's just not helping the culture.
Right. I want to ask y'all though. I want to ask y'all too. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? The Troy Ave situation, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm only asking that. Like I know y'all the ones that's supposed to be acting questions. I just want to ask y'all because I got a weird take on it.
You talking about the situation with him and Mice on? Yeah. Or just the situation
overall.
Overall.
All right, let me start off. Fuck it. I mentioned it on another platform before because I'm in education. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm in education. So a lot of times in education, you deal with this situation. All right, two knucklehead kids or whatever, right? The one knucklehead kid out-thugged the other knucklehead, right? So then now the knucklehead that got out-thugged, rather than be the test of time when it comes to like we question you about something, now you want to be victim. You know what I'm saying? Or in that situation. So now it's not really a dry sentence situation. It's all right, you just folding just to fold. But then now after you get the other person in trouble, now you're going back to square one. Yeah, it's it. And it's like, nah, that's dickhead shit to me. You know what I'm saying? For me.
Right.
And listen, and I keep it a buck. Yes, I'm a civilian. Yes, I'm talking like that, but that's my perception of the situation. I'm not going to get with is he dry snitching? Is he not dry snitching? To me, it's not really dry snitching, but it's in a situation you're being a dick. You're being a jerk. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Instead of just, you're both tough, whatever. Just take it up as is. Right. Don't do the whole dickhead shit. Okay, now the other person gets in trouble, so now you back to square one, and now it's everything's Nah, that's dickhead shit. To me, that's dickhead shit.
How do you feel about him getting on the stand to state his testimony, what happened that night?
See, that right there, that's a 50. For me, it's a 50-50.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, I'm not speaking on some street shit because, like I said,
I'm talking about some
no. But I'm saying,
like, just grown man
shit, right?
Process,
but I'm saying no. But I'm just
street shit.
But what I'm saying is this, right? At the end of the day, right? Let's just say if roles was reversed, right? Mm-hmm. Will we feel the same way about Taxstone, the way cats feel about Troy? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My thing, the only thing I have against is the music video shit. Like you did a music video right after, when it happened, and I get it. You don't like a person, cool, but respect is respect at the end of the day. Right. It doesn't have no conditional. Respect doesn't have no conditional. If I don't like you or if I hate you, son, I'm not doing no fucking music video right after the situation of it. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's dickhead shit. Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How you feel, Showtime?
I'm a person that like to foreshadow. I look at the possible futures, and if it doesn't go in my direction, then I don't want to be a part of it. So I'm a person that wants to minimize any type of confrontation that I don't have. So at the end of the day, my mind would have been clicking already because I would have had people minding the store already. So I see this problem occurring, I'm not dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the I don't know what he was thinking at the time, but like for me, like I think in those situations I'm on a defensive because I know if I use excessive force, there's gonna be a problem. So either way, you know, I try to minimize the greater evil. So it's like I gotta look at the greater which one, and I'd rather minimize exposure to the fuck shit.
Right.
So I won't have to deal with that situation. And I know sometimes you can't really do that. But if something happens, how you move afterwards and how you carry yourself can maybe change the perception of whoever needs to free you or why you did what you did or justify the things that you did. If I'm making sense. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel about my song coming back at her with that aggression? You just feel like
was my song there?
I don't even think so, to be honest with you.
See, that's tough. See, that's tough. But here's
I just want to get point of view because I had a big argument about this the other day.
I just feel like
my homies.
I feel like that's what my song do.
I feel like whatever him and Tax had going on, that's their situation. But it's a lot of people that just jumped on that bandwagon, like you know what I mean. And it's like, what are we doing?
But that's what I mean with the culture.
Brothers, like, so I don't want to like. I know my song.
Yeah, I do.
Right.
Not like I know him like we like chill out every day, but we have encountered each other
and done business.
Done business. And I know Troy Ave. You know what I mean? So it's like, where did that come in? And it's just like you are, you our face of like, you our face like a politician almost, a black politician, like where you against gun violence and everything like that.
Right.
I just felt like you should approach the situation like a little different, but I don't know. Like I felt
you know what? That's what my son. See, at least he's being true to who he is and what he does. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you watch like my son and have his differences with my man, Poppy from East River, my man, High Son Campbell. Like, they not recklessly attacking each other, but they have their differences and opinions. And at least he kept it on a beat. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I may not agree with it. Maybe I wouldn't say. See, I barely would talk about this shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? You see how I look when you said something about it. I was like, I always try to find a common ground, but sometimes.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, listen. Like I said, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, when it comes to this culture, I think the one thing we have to understand is this, right? Even if we have indifferences, right? Take the emotion out. I think it's just too many people just having emotions about things versus, okay, let's get logical with it.
Why we the only culture that attacks each other. It's a
learned behavior. It's a learned behavior.
You know what I mean?
You don't see like Willie Nelson like back in the days attack Dolly Parton or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's just crazy.
And notice, I don't know Troy Ave personally, so you see how I didn't really say anything about it because I don't know him. I can't say nothing.
Right. And like I said, my angle is like I said, I'm taking it and as in okay, when I deal with crisis situations at a real job that I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Right. Dealing with kids that do that shit on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? And even for us as educators and those that handle crisis, we have to like go at the situation almost down the middle, you know what I'm saying? And then 9 times out of 10, when it comes to that situation, the one that did not really get away, but the one that he got the other one in trouble. Now this one goes back to square one. Yeah, this is what it is, and it's like, fam, nah, you know what I mean? That's some dickhead shit you did.
We definitely going to touch base on this shit, like and some other stuff though. But I want to keep it really on you.
Because facts.
Man, trials and tribulations.
Yes,
trials and tribulations.
Smallz in the building.
Yes.
Sho-Timetv.
Is there anything else you want to leave the people with? Like,
I want to leave y'all with, go check that album out, man. Go check out Trials and Tribulation. That's what we focus on right now, man. Go stream that. Go run that up, man. Y'all could go check out that freestyle I just dropped on Still Got the Juice. You can check that out. That thing is going viral, man. I've been getting a lot of love for that.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? We locked in. I got a couple of other platforms I'm going to touch. Yeah. I don't want to throw it out there. Yeah, I just, when you see it, you see it. You know what I'm saying?
people don't know who's who and what's what.
Oh yeah, and we got some new L.O.M merch coming out. I just spoke to Hollow Dawn.
Okay.
Shout to Hollow, son.
Yesterday, and we came to an agreement on you know what I mean. He's gonna let me do this new design. So when y'all see that, you know what I'm saying, you should know that. You know
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Where everybody can find you.
You can find me on every social media platform. You could go at D Smallz L.O.M on Instagram. You go at D Smallz L.O.M on Facebook, Twitter, you know, all the TikTok and all that stuff like that, man. Or you could just Google, man. Just Google D Smallz with a Z.
We only love family.
Yeah, man. That's it.
Yeah, Wolf.
Wolf life. L.O.M. Loyalty over money, man. You heard? Loyalty equal royalty, man. Want to check out.
Hey. We good? I like that interview. I like that